How do you become talented? When we watch golf on TV, sometimes we hear announcers say, that player is so talented. I would encourage you to reframe that into, how do I earn talent? Talent comes from hard work, and we're going to talk about that today. I'm Ryan Dailey, PGA Professional and co-founder of Operation 36 Golf, and our goal is to help you become better at the game and have fun while you're doing that. I want to open your eyes up today to some of the reasons why Operation 36 is so effective and the science behind it, specifically the psychology behind it. Today we're going to talk about flow. It's a state of consciousness where we can perform our best when we feel our best. And to get in that flow state as a coach, as a parent, we need to put our players in an environment where we can get to the right challenge point. And research done by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi has really helped us understand what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing when we put challenges in front of people. And I want to reference for you, if you want to learn more about this stuff, in our book, How to Create a Junior Golfer, Matt Reagan and myself dive into challenge point and flow. Page 32, How to Keep a Junior Engaged. Page 33, the challenge point framework. I encourage you to read through this. You'll get a little bit more understanding of it. I do want to read a paragraph here that I think is really helpful. What Mihaly learned through his years of research is that happiness is something we can control with some effort and design. What he found is that people were the most happy when they were in a state that he coined as flow. He defines flow as when you are so involved in an activity that nothing else matters. People will continue to do that task even at a great cost for the sheer sake of doing it. This reminds me of when I used to give my youngest son a box of Legos. And I'd say, hey bud, here's your Lego project. And he would go for hours in the corner and he would continue to build over and over again. He had so much fun. He was in flow because he was just challenged a little bit beyond his current skill level, and it was very fun for him to do. In Operation 36, all players start at 25 yards away. If I was to play from 25 yards away, and my goal was to get a 4 or better, for me, someone who has played golf for quite a while, that challenge point is a little bit too easy for me. I would get a little bit bored. I wouldn't be very focused at this particular challenge point. If you changed this though, and you moved further back and further back, there's a point at where the challenge for me to get a 4 or better is going to be just a little bit beyond my skill level. I'll have to focus more, I'll be more engaged, and I'll have more fun doing it. The neat part about Op 36 is when people start from 25 yards away and they've never played golf before, they can get up and experience success from the moment that they start playing. And once they get a little bit of that feeling of success and they beat 36 from 25 yards away, then they go back to 50 yards. And that makes it just a little bit harder. The other thing that we've added into Op 36, which I think is very powerful, is that the research in flow, this is another book I would encourage you to read from Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, the person that we mentioned at the beginning, a great book on his research. The sweet spot is that you want the task to be 4% harder than the person's skill level. If you can get it just a little bit harder, that's the sweet spot that they're going to reach to try to make their skills a little bit better. What happens if you make it 50% higher and harder for them? Well, that's like taking a beginner golfer and putting him on the tee box and saying, let's try to make a 4. They're going to feel anxious, they're going to feel stressed out, and they're not going to have fun, and they're not going to want to come back. When Op 36, when we start at 25 yards away, it doesn't matter what you shoot. If I hit another shot from 25 yards here, and let's go up and putt this while I keep talking. Our goal in Op 36 is certainly to beat 36, but it really doesn't matter what somebody shoots. Let's say they shoot a 45 or a 48 when they're starting out. As coaches, our goal is we want them to get one stroke better. That's very easy for someone to understand. And the interesting thing is one stroke better is about 2% improvement. And remember, the goal is 4%. When we're asking somebody to get 2% better or one stroke better, it's really close to that sweet spot where they're going to be in flow and where they're going to work the hardest, where they're going to focus the most, and they're going to have fun. I hope this short video was helpful for you to understand challenge point. To make sure that the task you're putting in front of somebody is just a little bit harder than where their current skill is. Don't make it too hard or they'll get frustrated and angry and upset and they're not going to want to do it again. Don't make it so easy that they get bored and they don't even have any fun and this is too easy. Try to find that sweet spot. If you need even more help on finding the sweet spot for your player, I invite you to find a local Operation 36 coach near you.